Oldtown. We left off on the ground floor of the tower where Z and Estrelli were kind of competing almost. Mostly Estrelli was trying to compete with Z about trying to cast a better arcane art. And he played a little bit too loud and stirred the attention of something above him. And now the party is trying to discuss what action they want to take. So what do you all do?
Let me just clarify really quickly. While Catilyn did heal Zed slightly better, I do want to mention that the golems apparently liked my playing better. That's all I want to say.
Okay. All right.
Or they're angry at how much you failed.
I think what we want to do is just stand on the other side of the well, like in this zone, and set up like an arrow ambush. So whatever comes down that stairs just gets immediately 3 arrows in its face.
So you want us to be on the east side of the well while they are coming?
I guess a magic missile too.
Yeah.
So there's actually none of us who don't have a ranged attack.
I don't.
I thought you had a bow.
No.
Nope, rep here.
I guess not. Okay, well, now you have a club.
You can stand at the base of the stairs.
You can stand here with the club. We'll all back you up.
And don't worry, your aim will be perfect.
Yep.
Yeah.
None of us will miss and hit you.
What could possibly go wrong?
Well, you could always try to back them up with your arcane art.
Ooh.
Yeah, you could actually be support. Or you could stand off to either the north or the south of the well and try to cut them off as they come around.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think the answer, like, music caused this problem. The answer has to be music.
Okay, so tell me where you're all standing and what actions you're all taking as you hear the shifting of stone above you.
I'm standing here with my arrow ready. When you say above you, it's like mostly coming through the ceiling?
Yes. So it's like, if you're living in an apartment complex and like you can hear movement from the apartment above you, it's like that kind of distance to it, except it's like this shifting stone sound.
Well, usually our upstairs neighbors do sound like shifting stone and dropping bowling balls.
How big are the gargoyles again?
They were about human size, but like broader and more muscular.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so my assumption is gargoyle. They don't have wings, or do they have wings?
They do have wings.
They do have wings. Okay.
But they're also made of stone. It takes a lot of magic to be able to levitate.
How high is the roof?
Let
Or ceiling?
me math for a second in my head. I want to say 20 feet.
So one option is to retreat into here, where the ceiling is lower, and give them less room to fly around above us. But
Plus it gives
at the
a nice
same
little bottleneck.
Yeah. We might...
And an exit plan.
Yeah, let's retreat into here and fight from this location.
Alright, that's fair.
Right.
Okay, so where do you all want to be standing in there? Do you want to be standing in the archway? Do you want to be standing... and let me go ahead and hide some areas. Because if you're standing in here, you would be able to see this room. So basically, you're kind of clustered near this door, like this hallway leading into the tower, or to either side of it, just kind of in that area. So bottlenecking them, but...
I would say probably the two of us that have bows would be like right here, maybe.
What kind of a range does a bow have in this game?
It's not measured in feet, so...
It's far.
Yeah.
It's near and far is the distance of a bow.
Wherever you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, let me go ahead and look at weapon tags real quick. Just so I can kind of give you an idea of what would be further than far. But basically, I would say if you were trying to shoot anywhere in this room, you would be able to hit it with a bow, unless it gets within, like, melee combat range with you, and then your bow will not be effective.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
I like standing back as far as possible then.
Okay.
That's my...
So is the... Go ahead.
Invisibility breaks when you attack, correct? In this
Yeah.
game?
Yes.
I made a little rectangle to show my placement on
Okay.
the ground.
All right.
Um,
So,
In lieu of a little character figure.
are you doing anything else in preparation, or are you just waiting?
Oh, I'm totally belting out some tunes.
Okay, so what are you trying to accomplish?
1d4 forward to damage.
To which ally?
Olivia.
Okay. Go ahead and roll plus charisma.
It's worked so far.
Okay.
Uh,
I will come back to you. Is there anything else that anyone else would like to do in preparation? And Olivia, go ahead and take your plus 1d4 forward to damage.
okay. Is there anything that I can do that will, like, boost my ability to take a shot by, like, preparing for it? Or is that not really a thing?
That's not really a thing, because basically...
Okay, that's fine.
The way it works is that you'll tell me what you want to do, I'll introduce a thing, and then you tell me how you respond to the thing. So, basically, you almost always get the drop on an enemy unless you fail a roll, or just choose not to act.
Okay.
So
yeah, I'm getting ready to bow people.
Zed, is there anything that you wanted to do in preparation, or are you just standing there at the ready?
I guess red is going to be up here with the people who are closer to the gargoyles.
Okay.
Actually, I just thought of something. There is something that I could perhaps do.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Nope, that's a definite. There we go.
There we go.
Maybe.
Breath just randomly changed the page.
Whoops, welcome back. Okay, so Zed, what were you doing?
I would like to attempt to cast invisibility on Estrelli, which will remain in place until he attacks or I dismiss the effect. Actually, hold on, I take that back. Because while it's ongoing, I can't cast a spell, so that would be a bad idea. Never mind.
Well, actually, I think the way that it works is that you sustain this spell by taking a -1 ongoing. Let me double check that for you.
I was reading it straight off my.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong then.
That might be the case for cleric spells. They might work differently. Or something like
Well,
that.
no, I think invisibility would just be too overpowered if it allowed me to still cast spells while.
Invisibility. Touch an ally. Nobody can see them. They're invisible. The spell persists until the target attacks or you dismiss the effect. While the spell is ongoing, you can't cast a spell.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I guess unique to invisibility.
Yes.
So.
Okay. So is there anything either you or Z would like to do in preparation?
No.
Z?
I'm just gonna be at the ready.
Okay. So then here's what happens. As Estrelli is playing his violin loudly, as Estrelli is known to play, and Olivia, you feel bolstered by the music. Mm-hmm. Suddenly, you hear the stone shifting above your head, and you all look up, and you see the gargoyle stone golems clawing their way, phasing through the stone, and they drop into the room. And I don't have tokens on this map for them, so I'm just going to draw some shapes.
Hey, amorphous blob shapes.
Merp. Merp. And one of them lands on Estrelli as he's playing and knocks the violin from his hand. It clatters off into the archway to the north. And as it lands on you, Estrelli, I need you to roll 1d6 plus 1d4 forward to damage as it claws you. And take that much damage. Your armor will reduce it by 1.
He
For
couldn't have
both the
taken-
1d6 and the 1d4?
No, just the total.
He couldn't have taken an avoid danger on that one?
This is because he he rolled an 8 on his arcane art, so this is the penalty that I'm imposing to him for that.
Oh, okay.
Hey, low damage numbers are good for once.
Yeah, so you take 3 damage as this gargoyle lands on you, knocking you to the ground, sending your violin clattering to the north, and is attempting to claw you. You're able to mostly hold its massive claws at bay, but one of them does scratch you across the chest, and you take 3 damage. What do you do?
I punch it in the face.
I mean, you do have a club.
Well, no, I was holding the violin. He knocked the violin from my hand.
Like, the creature's made of stone.
I
you ever-
punch it
have you
in
ever-
the face.
Okay. I mean, it's your fist.
Okay, roll hack and slash with strength.
So just roll the strength.
Yeah, roll plus strength. Okay, roll your damage.
Okay. Not bad.
Okay, you punch it in the face, and your hand really
Crack its
hurts.
tooth.
But you see, like, you take its nose off, and there's something black inside that starts to ooze out. It recoils from your hit. What do you all do?
I'd like to... I mean, I don't know if it's fine to go in this order, but I'd like to attempt to hurt this one with bow and have the cat do that type of maneuver to
Okay.
keep it off of me while I attack
Oops.
with bow.
My thing went away.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's fine. Yeah, go for it. Roll your volley.
All right.
Mer-
Wait, that's not how you roll it. Yeah. Dexterity. How'd I do? 7?
Okay. Tell me what penalty you are going to impose.
I'm gonna spend an ammo.
Okay. And then go
I should
ahead.
have- Yeah. that's
Go ahead and
fine,
roll
but-
your damage.
Well, let me just mark down my arrows.
Sure. You have a ton.
Down to 2.
You should be fine.
Yeah, I should be fine.
You have another set of 3 in addition to that too.
Yeah. Okay, so D8 plus D4 plus 1. 8 damage.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and describe how you kill this thing.
The red like sort of leaps up and sort of pulls it to the ground by the shoulders, and then I just kind of in the head from close range.
Okay. Z, what are you doing right now?
I guess I'll fire at the one that's kind of near dogs. Or
Okay.
Asked.
All right, go
She's
ahead.
saving me.
Go ahead and roll plus your dexterity as you use the move volley. Okay, so if you go to the journal page, if you scroll down where it says handouts, basic moves, click on that and look at volley. And where it says on 7 or 9, choose one and deal your damage, and then you have to pick one of those 3 things. So you can either put yourself into danger to get the shot, you can take what you can get and take a minus 1d6 to your damage, or you have to take several shots, reducing your ammo by 1.
I'll just move and put myself in danger.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
And that's just the d6, right?
Yes.
Good
Okay,
roll.
so go ahead and describe how you kill this gargoyle.
I tumble towards it, and then I fire my arrow, which kind of explodes it on Dox's face, and I just kind of give him a smug smirk.
As you're smirking, you feel the stone shift beneath you, and a hand reaches up out of the stone and grabs your leg, and then a face, using its vantage, like its grip on your leg, is pulled out of the stone. As
I scream a swear word that I don't think I should say over the channel.
What do you all do? Zed, you haven't
Well-
acted yet. What do you do?
Alright, so she shattered the golem, and then, like, the golem's parts are coming up through the floor? Or is
No,
this
it's a different one, as far
Yeah,
as
like-
you can tell.
I guess there was tower golems and also basement golems who are now coming through the floor.
Okay. I immediately cast Magic Missile at the one that's coming up through the floor.
Okay, roll plus intelligence.
Very good.
That's weird.
Uh-oh, did everything
Everyone is,
disappear
like,
for you guys?
Yeah, I suddenly
Yeah,
only see
everything's
my,
resetting.
but I still
Okay.
hear you.
Yeah, everyone can hear.
Yeah, I can still hear everyone. I'm just... Oh, gosh. Well,
Your connection-
Oh, roll
Yeah.
20 just
Press
said
me.
your connection to the server has been interrupted.
yeah, I just saw that
Yep.
too.
We all have the same message. I guess we have to just wait a second for it to
Can
come
we
back.
still type though?
Woo,
Yeah, I mean, we
everyone's
can
coming
hear each other,
back.
so-
Okay.
Yeah.
It's all good now. Everything's fine. I see that Zed rolled a 10. So go ahead and roll your damage.
All right, and that's 2d4,
Yes.
which I don't have a thing on my sheet for. That's a shame.
Yeah, you'll just have to type that. Or build yourself a macro for it.
That's a good idea.
Okay. The
And
golem...
those were those were purple force bolts.
The golem beneath Z shatters as the force bolts impact this creature of stone, leaving most of its body stuck in the floor.
Is its head still intact?
Not really.
I'm more-
Pieces of it.
I'm more curious about the stone hand that was previously.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I move?
You can remove the hand from your leg.
I get the fuck away from that hand. Or I get away from that hand.
I think you just said what you were trying not to say. You know what? That's okay. We can drop F-bombs on this stream. I'm cool with that.
I pick up my violin and see if it's damaged.
It is not damaged. What do you all do?
Well,
Is there no other golems coming up through the floor at the moment?
As far as you can tell, there's nothing else coming at you.
I
Well,
quickly belt out a quick but quiet victory hymn.
Okay,
It
so
sounds
I
something
think
like this.
So that room upstairs good is right?
what?
That room upstairs should
Yeah,
be good now, right?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
but my staff is downstairs now. Ah, I'm
One
so
thing at a
torn. Fine. Let's go upstairs and take care of the take care of that room. Also, these golems didn't seem to be too much of a threat, so even if
Yeah,
they
I think
weren't
the
same-
effort that we put into finding a blunt object was not particularly helpful, but that's fine.
Well, I
whatever.
have a blunt object now, so mission
Yeah,
successful.
now a blunt object is owned. So
And we don't need it.
yeah, so I guess Australia marked down like one metal club.
So you head back upstairs? Is that correct?
I think that's the idea, and now hopefully these were the same. They appear to be the same gargoyles, correct? Like they're not different looking gargoyles.
They looked about the same as far as you could tell before you smashed them into
Yeah.
pieces.
Yeah, they could all be identical, but they're not obviously different.
The giant skeleton monstrosity that came up from the basement, did it have a weapon on it?
No. It was just clawing at you with its finger bones.
Hold on. I'm gonna just test my macro real quick, make sure it does what I think it will do, and it's working. Good. Good stuff.
How long does that D4 last? Just until you use it, right?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gone now. I just wanted to make sure that I could type in D4 into the prompt and it would still work.
Okay.
Okay, so you head back upstairs, and as you poke your head into the study, it looks like there is nothing inside it anymore. It looks abandoned. What do you do?
Rummage through the shelves, I think.
Yeah. Well, we know of 3 items in here that are magical. Those are the ones that Zed is looking for. So
Okay.
he's going to move immediately to their last known location. And
Okay.
attempt to just pick them up.
Let me look at a thing.
Hazel, are you okay or what?
You mean as far as having a cough?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine, but I mean, I'm gonna continue to have a cough for a while, and it's gonna sound nasty, but you know,
Do you have cough drops?
I do. I've been eating them for most of the time, but
Yeah, I
you know.
personally saw put down 2 of them.
Yeah, me too.
I missed that. I didn't see.
Okay, so
What is-
Zed's going straight for the magic items, right?
Yeah, and I'm gonna make him
Can I
roll.
just kind of look around the room while he does that?
If this is a thing that needs rolling for, it might be best to let me do it, because I'm.
Well, here's the thing: is that I'm not having him roll the search.
Okay, so then it's fine.
So, Zed, you're just going into the room. You're not really trying to conceal your movements or anything like that. You believe the danger to be gone. Is that correct?
Yeah, with the gargoyles gone.
Okay. So, as you reach into one of the drawers to find... Which magic item are you going for first? Are you going for the round thing with the dangly bit? Are you going for the small blunt object thing? Or are you going for the thing that looked kind of like a scroll? They were all in different desks.
The round flask thing first.
Okay. So you open a drawer, and it's like on this side of the room. So you bend down and you open a drawer, and you expect a flask thing, but as you open the drawer, you see a medallion on a chain. And once you see it, you're like, oh, that's what it was. Like, you recognize the shape of that and as the thing that you're looking for. And as you reach down to take it, something reaches through the stone at you. Can you please roll to defy danger? After you tell me how you are trying to avoid this stone hand coming out of the wall.
It's coming out of the wall in front of me.
Kind of off to the side. So like you're standing here-ish, and it's coming out out of this corner, like to the side.
All right, I will defy danger by jumping back.
Okay, then go ahead and defy danger with your dexterity as you try to leap out of the way.
That's just a dex roll.
Yeah, that'll be with just roll dex. So you try to leap out of the way, and the hand closes around the back of your stylish wizard robes and jerks you back into the wall. Can you please roll?
Do I get experience for this?
Yeah, mark XP.
You're really power leveling today.
It's all worth it.
Please roll 1d6 plus 1d4 and take that much damage.
God damn it, Estrelli. It's so much more painful with you.
We gotta find some way to do this more effectively, because if it buffs every enemy but only one ally, that's not really worth.
Yay, crit.
Alright, take that much damage minus any armor you may have.
Nope.
So,
All right.
what do you all do?
Zed
Okay, I would like to free him from the bonds of being grabbed by this stone creature by using a called shot.
Let me just ask really quickly: have any of my magical enhancements ever hit for less than 4?
All of the ones on me were a 4.
You got some strong
No.
magic there.
The one that hit. I think the one that hit you only hit for 3.
Ah,
Yeah, so.
Okay, so if you want to do a called shot, yeah, I would say that the creature is not aware of you. So I would say if you roll to defy danger with your dexterity and you get a 7 to 9. Yeah, roll to defy danger with your dexterity. The danger being that you may be noticed by this creature not being able to use your called shot.
Okay. Where did I put this dexterity? Okay, well, I failed the roll.
Welcome to the fail club.
So mark
Yay.
XP.
Mark XP.
And as you go, so to get a good angle, you know that you have to get on this side of the room here. And as you try to creep through the room, you like kick a chair leg, and all of a sudden these 2 hands reach up from the floor and grab your legs.
Okay.
And you fall and your bow scatters out of your hands.
Okay.
Like in this direction.
Mm-hmm.
That's all that happens for now. What do you all do?
Okay.
let's let Z go next.
So Z, 2 of your allies are grasped by these stone gargoyle things that are only half out of the stonework of the tower. What do you do?
I nudge at Astro. Let you go.
Okay, then. I grab my improvised metal club.
Okay.
I head over to where Zed is, and I just bring down my club on that stone hand as hard as I can.
Okay. Go ahead and roll plus strength as you hack and slash. Okay, that is
I
a
get some
success.
EXP. Oh wait, no, it's a success. Damn it.
That is a success.
Yay.
So go ahead and roll your damage.
Boom.
Good damage.
Okay. So what happens is, and you knock the arm off, basically. You strike down with a really hard hit, and you hit it like at the elbow and just take the arm off. It's still grabbing to the back of Zed's robes, but it's no longer imbued with the semblance of life. The rest of the creature comes out of the stonework and it claws at you. And please roll 1d6 and take that much damage. However, like, you have like a scuffle. It's like a back and forth where you're like smacking at it with your improvised metal club, and it's clawing at you. And eventually you are able to smash it to pieces, but it does get a couple of claws into you before that happens. And you take 1
You said roll
damage.
1d6.
You take 1 damage after your armor.
Okay.
Now, Olivia is still held by another one of these stone gargoyles. Its hands are basically reaching up out of the floor, and they've knocked her down onto her face. They've scattered her bow out of her hands. Z, what are you doing?
I guess I am going to charge with my sword
Okay.
and attack.
So, because your sword doesn't have any special tags on it, so when you hack and slash, you're going to have to use your strength. So, roll plus strength.
That's not going to be good.
Hey, look at
that's
that! Go
Nice.
ahead and roll your damage. which I believe is 1d6. Okay. So
Well,
you strike at the creature with your sword, and you make small nicks at it, but you don't feel very strong, and you feel like although you're doing very superficial damage, you're not actually like wounding or really damaging this creature. What do the rest of you do?
Can I try and wriggle out of this creature?
Yes, defy danger with your dexterity.
All right, I'm gonna have my cat friend like assist by like biting at the claws, which doesn't actually help my roll. But if I
Okay.
fail, it'll protect me from some damage. I'm using Dex.
Yes.
Dex.
Okay.
Oh,
You
I
are
didn't fail though.
you are able to free yourself from the claws of this creature without suffering any damage.
Nice. I want to grab my bow. And then
Okay.
Probably somebody else is doing a thing.
So you see the
Is
creature plant its hands on the floor, and it pulls the rest of its body up out of the stone floor. What do you do?
Well, I know what Zed is going to do. He is going to take a healing potion out of his bag and guzzle it.
Okay. Then heal, what is it? 10 damage? I think. Let me
I'm not
double
sure.
check. I think it is. Yeah. Heal yourself of 10 damage and remove one debility, your choice. So heal yourself of 10 damage and mark off one use of your potion.
Very good.
Estrelli, what are you doing?
Zed.
I run over there to smash it with my improvised metal bat.
Okay, roll your hack and slash with your strength. Okay, go ahead and roll your damage. Okay. And then please also roll 1d6 plus 1d4 as
Oh,
the
this one
creature.
hasn't used that yet.
Yeah.
No. As the creature makes an attack against you. So what happens is you run up and you swing your club and you crack off part of its wing, and it turns and it roars at you, but it doesn't really make a sound. It's more of like, I mean, it doesn't sound like a roar. It's like rolling stones and just kind of like this almost jagged whispering sound, and it claws out at you, and you've done some damage to it, but you've also seemed to have just made it angry. Not that it wasn't
most of
before.
the damage dealt to me wasn't from its claws, but that sound.
Yeah.
It offends my ears.
What do you all do?
Has everyone gone for this round?
I mean,
It's not
there's
really
not.
round,
Yeah,
but-
yeah, everyone's had a chance to do something. Z, you haven't been doing much. You've been kind of sticking
She
to the
tried
back.
to help.
I know. I'm just saying. Do you want to? Would you like to keep engaging this thing in melee, or would you like to try something else?
No, I'm gonna jump back and oh.
Would you like to try attacking it
Do
with
I-
your bow, or
Do I have a limit on like my arcane art and all that other stuff?
no?
Okay.
But there could be horrible, horrible consequences if it goes wrong. Just
There's
look for-
horrible, horrible consequences to going to take a piss in this game.
I think I'm just gonna heal people. Let's see. Doc's probably looks the most beat up, right?
I'm like at just a little over a third of my life.
So,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
And Zed just drank a healing potion, and he's not in any immediate danger. And I don't believe that Olivia has sustained any damage during this fight.
Okay, so I'll arcane art
Okay.
and
Roll plus your charisma.
Docs.
Okay. Go ahead and roll 1d8, and Estrella, you will heal that much HP. Nice.
What?
Bam, bitch.
I think we know who the superior bard is here.
Hey!
I'm sorry, I had to.
Okay, and now my character, filled with anger at being healed so successfully, drops the club and punches the gargoyle in the face.
Okay, go ahead and roll your hack and slash with your strength. Go ahead and roll your damage. And then,
You shouldn't have dropped the club, man. Shouldn't have dropped the club.
as you go to punch it, you just kind of graze its face, and your hand kind of hurts from the contact. And the creature's claws, they kind of curl around your new mage robes, and it drops through the floor, and it slams you down against the floor. Please roll 1d6 and take that much damage.
Woohoo!
Hey, negated by your armor. It stings a bit, but it doesn't really seem to hurt you.
Most ineffectual fight ever. Alright, I think at this point Zed's pretty much had enough. He's going to cast another magic missile.
Okay. So go ahead and roll to cast a spell with your intelligence as the creature makes itself visible again. And go ahead and deal your damage and then select an effect.
Huh. Alright, there it is. I had a long way to go through my list.
Okay, go ahead and describe how you kill this thing, but then also tell me what, I guess, penalty you're taking. Are you taking -1 ongoing to cast a spell? Are you forgetting the spell? Or are you putting yourself into danger or putting yourself into a spot? Drawing unwelcome attention, I think it is, or put yourself in a spot.
I kind of wish that there were more options here. But these are getting a little bit repetitive. I guess I draw unwelcome attention. And how I destroy it. Zed, of course, casting a magical circle in order to make the this time able to use both hands because he doesn't have a staff with him.
That's true.
I mean, he does have a bone, but that's currently like just sitting on the floor. It's not really being used at the moment. So yeah, he casts a magical circle, which casts out magic missiles against the target, all kinetic, and ends up actually like grinding up almost parts of the stone creature, where it shatters to a very fine grain where they hit.
Okay. So as this creature crumbles to the floor, its head remains intact, and you see its eyes glow with that same fire that they glowed with when Estrella addressed them earlier. And its mouth opens, and nobody else hears this, but in your head, you hear this voice, and the voice says, "They're watching you."
When I hear it, can I pick up the bone and smash its head?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you smash its head, and you've dealt with the immediate danger. And since we have 10 minutes left or so, I'm just going to let you guys, you wait for a couple of minutes to make sure no more of these creatures come. And after a few minutes of silence, you're convinced that there is nothing here that poses a threat any longer. You've probably destroyed all the gargoyles, or they are further away and not protecting this room in particular. So Zed, you are able to loot the scroll, and the blunt object, when you when you find it, you find that it's actually like a spyglass.
Oh, all right.
And
Not something you want to be trying to use in melee.
I mean, you could try, but I wouldn't. Also, let me roll. And as you are all looting the room, you also, while you mostly find like ruined papers and spell books and things of that nature, you also find a small, beautifully cut sapphire, and you think that that would be worth a considerable amount. I'll go ahead and tell you it's worth, because there's no appraisal skill in this game. You think it would be worth about 140 coin if you sold it. And with that, I think we're going to do end of session.
Woot.
Is there any weight to the spyglass, the medallion, or the scroll?
No wait.
Okay.
And I'm considering, even though you're the one I'm like narratively letting find this, I'm considering this party treasure, because the whole point of this is you all working together to do awesome things. So.
All right. Well, the spyglass, the scroll, and the medallion are in my pack specifically. just so the
Okay.
group knows. I mean, they all know I have it. They saw me
Sure.
pick them all up. If we have use for them in the future, by all means. I'm pretty sure that the medallion is what the statues were holding their hands out to. But now that I've been told that they're watching me, I don't know if it'll work. But we can try it anyway.
Okay. So, first, everyone look at your alignment. Estrella, did you avoid a conflict or diffuse a tense situation?
Tried to.
Did you successfully do it, though?
Well, I didn't get attacked by iron golems.
That's true. You avoided a conflict. Mark XP.
Woot!
Olivia, did you free... You're muted, by the way, but did you free anyone from figurative or literal bonds?
I did myself. I don't know if that counts. I'm someone.
I think it says free some... Does it say free someone or someone else?
You should be able to see it right on your character sheet.
On my character sheet, it says just someone.
Let's
I just
double
wanna
check to make
that's
sure.
accurate.
Yeah, that I
Yeah,
wrote.
it just says someone on the thing.
I'll let you have that, Mark XP.
Nice.
Zed, what's your alignment? You assist someone directly with magic, right?
Use magic to directly aid another. Yes.
Mark XP.
Really
Z,
easy to get XP for that one.
Z, what's your
Well, I am
alignment?
a wizard.
Chaotic.
Spur others to significant and unplanned decisive action. Do you feel that you did that this session?
I don't know. I don't know if my whole thing in the one room counts or not.
What thing in what room?
That led to the whole cloak debacle. Or robe, was it? Probably not.
No, I mean, I think like you'd have to more actively try to do that. Rather than just going on your own, you'd have to just say, we're doing this and go do it, type thing.
Well, she led us up, like when we were trying to debate what
Oh yeah,
staircase
while they were
to go
arguing,
on.
I did kind of just go up the stairs by myself.
And then you had them
Force
follow. That's
everybody
true.
to do it.
Go ahead and mark XP. That's fine. We'll do that. Okay. So, did anyone resolve a bond with another PC? Anyone feel like they've resolved a bond?
I feel
I
like I kind of
refuse to
did.
say that I resolved that bond.
I kind of feel like I kind of feel like it did a little bit.
Well, the thing is that your bond or is that his bond?
No,
Okay.
no.
That's my bond for Z and I are in the competition for who is the best magician.
Musician.
Or musician.
Do you feel like that has been resolved or fully explored?
I feel like it should be explored more. I think it's a fun bond that has more things in
It's
it.
my bond.
I mean,
Docs was the butt of all my jokes, but I don't think that's ever gonna end.
I mean, yeah, like if you
Didn't
ever,
really resolve.
it's yeah, that's still applying, so it's definitely not resolved. So do we have any bonds? Estrella, did you feel like you resolved any bonds this session?
Australia? Docs?
Oh, that's me. This is not my first adventure with Zed. It's still, well...
Again,
I don't
that
know
just
how
has
these
to no
things-
longer apply. So do you still feel like Zed is just someone that you adventure with, or is there something more significant about him now?
He's my super adventure buddy.
So, do you feel like maybe you would want to resolve that and replace it with I trust Zed with my life?
Sure, he's helped me out a couple of times.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead, mark XP and replace the bond with I trust Zed with my life. Olivia, do you feel like you resolved any bonds?
I don't think so. Most of mine are nature related, so like being in a tower, a lot of them are. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think any of them are resolved. this time.
Alright, Zed, do you feel like you've resolved any bonds?
Does anyone else feel that Estrelli has played out his important role yet?
Need shield?
If you count
I mean-
messing everything up.
I mean,
But
he's
I don't
definitely
think
played
that's-
an important role in how strong the enemies that we fought were. Like, every enemy that we fought pretty much would have been significantly weaker without his participation.
I can't help
No,
it.
in that
That's
sense,
my music.
like, that's an important role. Why is my camera all blurry?
Because you got really
Anyway.
close to it and it auto-adjusted.
See, your hand is in perfect view.
Yeah, I think,
Oh,
I mean,
a little
we're,
better.
Okay,
there,
there
it's
we go.
fixed, okay. Do you, I mean, it's up to you, and if you and Estrella both agree, you can resolve that bond and mark XP, and then write a new one if you'd like. If you don't,
No,
if
I-
you feel like there's more to it,
Oh yeah,
That-
there's way more to it to come.
then yeah, no.
And let's see here. As far as Olivia being woefully misinformed about the world and me teaching them all that I can, I don't feel that I've gone very far in teaching Olivia anything about magic yet. But we are just scratching the surface of this incredible tower. So
Okay.
I will keep the 2 bonds that I have. Does anyone feel that I should add a new one?
Well, if
I mean, I'm kind of still going on a little bit of the burning wheel type thing, where this is like, a communal decision, but it
Sure.
always involves other people. So
I mean, it kind of does, because a bond is always with another character. I would like to see a bond between you and Z, but I don't know if there's anything there yet, because Z's just kind of been feeling everything out.
yeah. I mean, maybe I could say that I don't quite trust her yet. I
Okay,
don't-
so
I
maybe you
don't-
could say
like,
Z has yet to
obviously
earn my
she's-
trust.
Yeah, she's like
I think that's a good
chaotic,
bond.
so she's still kind of like, I'm not sure where her loyalties lie. I don't know whether or not she's out just for herself or,
Okay,
you know.
I think that's
So-
interesting. And then Z,
So how should I word that?
I would put Z has yet to earn my trust.
Okay.
And then Z, do you feel like you've resolved any bonds?
No.
Okay. So we'll move on to the last 3 questions, and we're gonna answer. Oh gosh, my computer's trying to lock up. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
It skipped for a bit, but now we can.
Okay, we're gonna ask these last 3 questions as a group, and if we all answer yes to each question, everyone will mark XP 1 for each question. So, did we learn something new and important about the world?
We learned about golems and symbols.
We learned how to bypass golems as like a general thing. Is like you probably are going to need a key to get past them.
Okay.
I feel like that's pretty significant.
Does
in a
everyone
tower
agree?
full of golems.
We learned that they could be tricked.
Yeah, that's true. Does everyone agree?
Yes.
Z, do you
Yeah.
agree? Okay, mark XP.
Actually,
Did we overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Several. Zed
I feel like the
almost
golems are
died.
pretty noticeable. Or notable. Like, they come out through the floor at you. That's...
Yeah,
Most things
and
don't
they're
do that.
buffed. They're really strong.
Yeah,
So,
buff golem.
Someone made them unusually strong.
Oh, who would do that?
They were just normal, but now they're notable.
Mark XP.
They're notable because of the notes, which made them strong.
And then did we loot a memorable treasure?
I would say that large sapphire is pretty memorable.
I would
That's
say
my
that-
opinion.
Sapphire
say
and,
And the golem key is
robe
pretty.
that we
is
don't
pretty-
know about, except for
Yeah,
Zed.
I would
The
say
cloak?
a number of memorable
Yeah.
treasures.
So go ahead, Mark XP.
The cursed cloak, the golem key.
The scroll,
I mean, those
and
are-
then the spyglass that are both magical as well. So yeah.
I think the scroll needs us to know what it does before it counts as memorable. Until then, it's like some paper.
yeah, those were notable to the dungeon, like the the golem key. But outside of the
Well,
dungeon,
it's not
really-
notable, it's memorable. So
Mhm.
I would say if nothing else, the cloak that
The
makes
cloak
you want to
definitely.
wear it. It's definitely memorable.
Australia definitely remembers that.
Yeah, and the rest are definitely quest items as well. So that's
Mhm.
memorable.
So, and yeah, you got a pretty expensive sapphire too, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, go and mark XP.
If you overlap XP, do you keep it and then you just spend XP to level?
Yeah, so you can
Okay.
you can have more than 8 XP, but and then
Just
when you
goes
level,
down by
you'll
8.
just, you'll subtract 8 at a level and all that jazz.
Okay.
Okay.
I've almost gained 2 levels.
Well, you failed a lot.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
You failed a lot this session.
I gained 10 XP this session alone.
That's so much.
That really is a lot of XP, considering that last session you had like 4.
4. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm at 14 right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I only gained 5 this session.
All right.
How many times did I fail at casting light? I mean, my God! All
I
I
think you
wanted
got
was
3 XP from the light spell alone.
I
I
think
just
so,
wanted
yeah.
2 light sources. That's
It
all I
didn't-
wanted.
The game was against you this time, I guess.
And like now we do have 2 light sources, but one of them's at the bottom of a well.
Yeah, and we're back to 1.
Oh man.
So I think with that, we are going to go ahead and end the session. Thanks so much to everyone who tuned in. And thanks so much to Flopsy1 for the follow. We'll be back again next week, Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for more Dungeon World Oldtown. So, yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you next time.